Friends, I am Professor Satish Prakash Shukla. I welcome you all again to this YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about learner and learning process, that is part of educational psychology. 20 new MCQs are there. This is the third video in English in psychology. Let us start with the questions. Question number 41. Which of the following is not a social motive? Let us see the option: need for approval, number 1; need for achievement, number 2; number 3, need for affiliation; and number 4, need for safety. Friends, the needs which are shown in 1, 2, and 3 option, these are the social motives because these needs are fulfilled by being associated with the society, group, or family. So these are the social motives. But the need for safety is the primary need of the person. After physiological needs, the person wants to be safe. So need for safety is not social motive. Option number 4 is correct. Question number 42. Motive is a dash. Number 1, desire. Number 2, impulse. Number 3, drive. Number 4, behavior. So the correct option is motive is a desire that makes the person do something. Question number 43. Creativity increases with dash. Let us see the options: age, education, practice, experience. Friends, everything is helpful in increasing creativity, but the most important factor that will the most helpful in increasing creativity is experience. So option number 4 is correct. Age, education, and practice will be helpful in increasing creativity, but the experience only is there that may very much impactful in increasing creativity. Question number 44. The view that learning instead of being reinforced should be self-rewarding was expressed by. Who said this? Let us see the options: Skinner, Brunner, Pavlov, Thorndike. The correct option is Brunner, who has given the learning theory of discovery learning theory. Skinner has given operant conditioning. Pavlov, we know classical conditioning. Thorndike, trial and error. And Brunner has said that the view that learning instead of being reinforced should be self-rewarding was expressed by Brunner. Question number 45. According to Piaget, what is an act called in which pre-knowledge is connected with new knowledge? Pre-knowledge is connected with new knowledge. Number 1, accommodation. Number 2, cognitive relation. Number 3, schema. And number 4, assimilation. Friends, assimilation is the correct option. Accommodation is the process in which new thing is learned without having any pre-knowledge, and cognitive relation type, nothing is there. And schema is the smallest unit of the knowledge, and in assimilation it happens that the new knowledge is connected with pre-knowledge. Question number 46. What is the ringing of the bell at first time in classical conditioning called? Ringing of the bell at the first time in classical conditioning, when the experiment starts. Number 1, conditioned stimulus, unconditioned stimulus. Number 3, neutral stimulus. Number 4, first level conditioned stimulus. Friends, the correct option is neutral stimulus because when the first time the bell is rang, then it does not have any impact on the organism. It does not produce the saliva in the mouth of the organism. It remains neutral at the first time. So it is neutral stimulus. Question number 47. Which type of the response is given by the organism in operant conditioning? In operant conditioning, which type of the response is given? Number 1, artificial. Number 2, virtual. Number three, internal. Number four, external. Uh, Friends, in operant conditioning, external response is given. Option number four is correct. In classical conditioning, internal response is given. We have to remember that. Question number 48. Which factor has been more active in antisocial person? Which factor has been more active? Let us see the options: id, ego, superego, id, and ego. Friends, these concepts were given by Sigmund Freud, and he has said that id is such a factor that makes a person do anything for fulfilling the wish, and it is found in antisocial person that they do anything to fulfill their wishes. So the factor that has been more active in antisocial person is id. Question number 49. Which person is more motivated for social learning? Maladjusted, adjusted, imitative, self-actualized. Friends, social learning theory was developed by Bandura, and social learning is also known as observational learning. So in social learning, the observation and imitation is the most important factors. So the person who is imitative can be more motivated for social learning. Option 3 is correct. Question number 50. With which of the following John Dewey is associated? Number 1, pragmatism. Number 2, constructivism. Number 3, existentialism. Number 4, idealism. Friends, we know that John Dewey is associated with pragmatism. Question number 51. Who gave this definition? Let us see the definition. Personality is a dynamic organization within the individual of those psychophysical systems that determine his unique adjustment to his environment. Who has given this definition? It is definition of personality. Let us see the options. Eysenck, number 1, 2, Orpot, number 3, Freud, number 4, Erickson. These all are the psychologists who have given the theory of personality. But this definition was given by Alport. We have to remember this definition. Eysenck has given pen theory, psychoticism, extroversion, and neuroticism theory. Freud, Alport has given trait theory of personality. Freud has given psychoanalysis theory of personality. And Erickson has given psychosocial theory of personality. The correct option is Alport. Question 52. Who conducted the experiment of productive learning? This is the experiment that is conducted by Gestalt psychologists. Let us see the options. Wolfgang Kohler, Max Wertheimer, Kurt Kofka, Kurt Lewin. Friends, the experiment for productive learning was conducted by Max Wertheimer. Correct option is number 2, Max Wertheimer. Wolfgang Kohler has conducted experiments on chimpanzees. Kurt Kofka was the promoter of Gestalt psychology in Europe and US, and Kurt Lewin has developed field theory. Question number 53. Who said that intelligence has two factors like general and specific? Two-factor theory of intelligence. Who has given this? Let us see. Raymond Kettle, number 2, Spearman, number 3, Philip E. Vernon, number 4, Guilford. So the correct option is Spearman. He has given two-factor theory, out of which one is general factor and another is specific. Raymond Kettle has given 16 PFQ, 16 personality factor questionnaire, fluid and crystallized intelligence he has given. Philip A. Werner Hierarchical abilities theory has given. He has said general chief factor and group factor in terms of the intelligence. Gilbert has given structure of intellect, that is three-dimensional intelligence theory has given. So correct option is Spearman in terms of this question. Question number 54. To clarify what? Bandura conducted Bobodol experiment. Bandura has conducted Bobodol experiment. Uh, to clarify what? Let us see. Number one, discovery learning. That was given by Brunner. An ideal of a life. Learning. Observational learning. Friends, Bandura has conducted Bobodal experiment to clarify observational learning, or we can say social learning. Option 4 is correct. Question 55. One definition is given here. Let us see the definition. A definitely structured permissive relationship which allows the client to gain an understanding to himself to a degree which enables him to take positive steps in the light of his new orientation. Who gave this definition? Let us see the options. Rogers, Skinner, Cholman, and Guthrie. Friends, this definition was given by Rogers in terms of the counseling. Uh, so option 1 is correct. Rogers belonged to humanistic school of psychology. He has talked so much about self-concept and self-regard. Skinner, we know that operant conditioning is associated with. Tolman is associated with sign gestalt theory of learning, and Guthrie, contiguity conditioning. So correct option is Rogers. Question 56. Who is not behavioristic psychologist? Let us see the option number 1, number 2. Number 1, Kofka. Number 2, Skinner. Number 3, Pavlov. Number 4, Watson. Very easy question it is. Skinner, Pavlov, and Watson all are behavioristic psychologists. Kofka is associated with Gestalt psychology. So option 1 is correct. Now, question number 57. Which of the following statements is false in terms of the intelligence? Let us see. Number 1. Reasoning ability and intelligence of a person do not affect each other. It is false. Both affect each other. Number 2. Let us see other statements. Individual differences are found in terms of the intelligence. It is true. Physical health is a determining factor of intelligence. Yes. Physical health is required for better intelligence. Number 4, most of the people have an average intelligence. It is also true. So, in terms of the question that is given here, which of the following statements is false? In terms of the intelligence, option number 1 is correct. Reasoning ability and intelligence of a person do not affect each other. It is false. So, option 1 is correct. Question number 58. About which matter? Piaget and Thorndike had the same opinion. Piaget has given cognitive theory of learning, and Thorndike has given trial and error theory of learning, but they were found uh, having same opinion on in terms of something. Let us see which are the options. Number 1, accommodation. Number 2, assimilation. Number 3, law of exercise. Number 4, law of effect. So correct option is assimilation. Both have said something about assimilation. So they both have the same idea in terms of assimilation. Option 2 is correct. Question number 59. An organism does not give conditioned response if he has physical discomposure. Why such thing happens? If organism has physical discomposure, then he does not give conditioned response. What is the reason? Due to internal inhibition. Number 2, due to extinction. Number 3, due to generalization. Number 4, due to external inhibition. So physical discomposure is there, so it is due to internal inhibition. Option number 1 is correct. Question number 60. Which type of the reinforcement will it be called? If the students are given 1 mark for each of their correct response. For each correct response, 1 mark is given. Which type of the response reinforcement it will be called? Let us see the option: ratio, number 2 fixed ratio, number 3 continuous, number 4 both 2 and 3. Friends, in operant conditioning theory, the schedule of reinforcement is given. According to that, if every time the ratio between the response and reinforcement will be maintained, then it is called fixed ratio, and here it is maintained. So fixed ratio is the correct response in terms of this question, because here for each one correct response, 1 mark is given. So ratio between the correct response and the marks obtained will be maintained always. So it is fixed ratio. Friends, here video 3 of educational psychology, learner and learning process gets over. We'll meet soon with video number 4, part 4 of educational psychology. Till then, hope you will continue reading supplementary literature. All the best. Thank you.